Are you trying to get away from your karmic relationship? Are you even in a karmic relationship? You're not sure? What is a karmic relationship? Find out all this and more in this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about getting away from that karmic relationship, because it probably does feel like you are stuck in mud, right? I know, because I've been there a few times. What is a karmic relationship? Well, we all meet people in our lifetime that we have an instant attraction to, an instant chemistry, that feeling that we've known them before in another life, and that feeling that we've finally come home, we have met that person. And we might not have been in a perfect place when we met that person, but there it is, strong attraction. You may feel like you've known them years, everything's great for a long time. You may have a child with them, you may marry them, you may live with them. You may also find that with time, that feeling that you had in the initial days of absolutely mad about them starts to wane, because red flags start to pop up. Now, we also know that, yeah, all relationships have their honeymoon period and then it ends. However, with the right relationships, the honeymoon was great, but years later, better things happened, better things came, and the relationship got better with time. All relationships go through this. It's always better in the beginning. Not necessarily. What happens when you've been with that person for a long time, or even a short time, and the red flags are starting to come up? Red flags that you weren't even sure you had before you got into that relationship. Red flags that are starting to be hard to ignore. Red flags that are making you question why you're there at all some days. You may even be beyond the red flags and you're still looking for that out, that moment where you can finally say, fuck this, I'm done. But it's too hard to walk away from them. It's too hard to detach yourself. Maybe it's been an on and off thing. Maybe it's been codependent. Maybe they've cheated on you. Maybe they've abused you in some way, gaslighted you. Maybe you have fuck all in common anymore. Maybe you are just so exhausted that you just don't know how much more you can take from this person and this relationship. Maybe you don't know who you are anymore. Now, there are positives in that. So if this is where you're at right now, take some comfort in this. This is not your person. It isn't. And you can throw tomatoes at me for saying that, but trust me, I've been here a couple of times and I know that if you're questioning if this is your person, then the chances are they're not. But they're your person right now, and they have been sent to you, and this has been put there as a soul contract before you even got onto this planet, that you were going to meet someone who would stimulate that growth that you need to go through to become who you really are. And someone will come along and bring up those toxic traits that you have. They would be toxic themselves, or the relationship might be toxic. They might not be toxic. It might be that the relationship is toxic because you two together is just one big fireball. But whatever it is, and you're knackered right now, and you're fantasizing about getting away from them at some point, but can't seem to make that break. Maybe it's been on and off in the past and you've tried to get away and you just find yourself going straight back there, running back there, and you just wonder if this will ever actually end. Maybe you're just ready to call it quits, but you know they're not going to make it easy for you. You know that they're going to pull all those tricks that they normally pull in the past, and you're worried you might fall for it again. Maybe you think, I can't go through all that again, and I've took them back now, you know, this is it for better or worse or whatever. Or I have a child with this person, so I need to stay with this person for the kids. You do not have to stay with anyone that you're not happy with or feel complete with. And if you two are starting to go like that, there is a reason for that. So what do you do to get away from all this? How do you finally get to that place where you are ready to say, I'm done here, mate, I'm off? You need to spend more time with you. Take some time out for you. Get to know you again, because it's quite possible you have lost yourself in this relationship. It's possible that you don't know who you are anymore, because all you know is what they like and what they want, and it's all about them. You don't feel you can tell them anything anymore because you know what they'll say. They'll just have this pessimism, this sarcasm, this narcissism, because they know everything. Because this relationship is bringing out their worst shit as well. Spend time with you. Detach. How do you detach? You meditate. Start putting that gap between you and them. Maybe you need to not be quite as available for them, although the chances of doing that means that they're going to be ultra keen and wonder what's going on because they're going to feel that energy coming away from them. There are things you can do with even when you're there in the room with you that can help you get away. You can be fantasizing about getting away from this person, and the chances are you could be stuck there for years, because unless you're actually taking action and doing that, then they're not going anywhere because they're attracted to your light. Cut the energy cords. They will feel it a little, but it's for you. You need to bring that love and attention and focus that you have on them back to you, because it's that will make you strong enough to bring in that tower moment, which I'll cover in another video, from the universe, which will break you up. It'll serve as a helping hand to break you up, or it will give you the strength to say, I'm done here. This doesn't work anymore. Let's go our separate ways. Let's be happy elsewhere. And cut your losses. It can be done. It's not easy. But for your growth, for your personal growth, for your soul growth, if you have addictions, if you have issues that you need to work on your own, you can truly do that without them. And what comes after that is a clarity. You will not regret it. It may hurt for a while, but believe me, if you're in a karmic relationship and you're wanting to get out of it but don't know how, this is actually the painful bit. Not being able to, not feeling that you're strong enough to do that because you're so drained and exhausted and weighed down from all this. You can do it. So a bit of energy cord cutting to sever the attention and focus of energy that you're giving them, bringing it back to you. Start spending time with the people you love, the people you enjoy. Start doing the things you enjoy. Really get comfortable on your own, in your own skin, when you're not with them. They may start getting keener because they feel you pulling away from them. They will feel that pull. Cut again. You've got several energy cords between you and them. It's going to take time to remove them. So don't fear doing this, but it's doing it for you. I hope this has helped. What lies ahead for you after ending a karmic relationship is a chance to work on you, figure out what you've learned from this, recognize your own toxic traits, and then amazing things start to happen. This is not the end. This is just the end of a karmic cycle. So don't be afraid. Bite the bullet and start working on you if you don't feel like you can leave today. Journal, do the healing work, because you will outgrow them if you do it that way. I hope this has helped. Please comment below if you want to. I know it's a very private matter. Maybe if you've been in this situation, if there's any little anecdotes you can give to other people who might be watching this, it could really help and give people courage. Take care. Love and light. Goodbye.